Hello, everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations, and I just am on a few minutes late because I was trying to, as Ann was wrapping up, I was trying to cut out flowers and birds because I printed these on regular paper instead of the sticker paper, because when I print on the sticker paper, the flowers don't turn out quite as bright. But I have before printed these out, and I'm going to do a little giveaway in a little bit, and you'll get some Lollipop flowers. But know that you may need to come back in and maybe zhuzh up the color, with maybe some colored pencils or something like that. But I thought we could do, 5 or 6 cards together here. And let's see. Hello to Kathy and Shannon and Sharon and Teresa. So far, that's all I see coming in. So let's see. And the reason I decided to do cards is when I was going through a drawer, I found some blank cards and envelopes and mats, and the 2 mats, the card and the envelopes. So I said, well, we'll just make cards until I've used these up, and then I can have some fresh cards for my card box. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just trying to make sure there's lots of adhesive on the birds. So I'm pressing it down. And then I really just need to pull the clear off. So I'm left with just the stickers. Oh no, that bird got ripped. Go slower, Becky. Oh, that flower got ripped. Doggone. Oh, and I didn't cut that one all the way out. It's okay. I'll make it usable. So each card will get a bird and 3 flowers. I haven't decided how I'm going to put them on there yet. So let's do this. There's a bird and 3 flowers. Here's the bird and his 3 flowers. All right. All right, so I'll just stick those over there out the way. And I'm going to, I could just leave that. It looks like it's part of his tail. Well, I'm just going to leave it. I was going to trim it, but now I'm going to leave it. So I think I'm going to do these as bottom open. So I'm just going to grab the white piece for right now. So I'm going to put this bird on here. And there's Janet. Thanks for the thumbs up. All right, and then I was just going to use a big pen and just draw. Kind of a sketchy vase here. extra little doodads and the flowers. I could probably use like a Sharpie and darken all the lines on everything. I might do that. Let me get a fine tip Sharpie. Let's see. I went out this morning with this whole bright idea that I'd get the front lawn mowed. And then once it was mowed, then I could have a space to pile debris for them to pick up next Tuesday. And a doggone storm came in and knocked that plan out. I got soaking wet. See, I could even add more color to my flowers if I wanted to, but I'm just going to darken the lines up a little bit. And Scott heard back from the Social Security, and they said he can't get full retirement until next year. So that's been put on for hold for another year. That's okay. He's probably going to keep working anyway. It's just, he just thinks he'd be too bored at home. Plus, I think he enjoys working, so. And I don't have any sentiment printed off. Sorry, going quiet. I don't know that I'm going to do this on every card, but it brings it back up to the, brings the lights and the darks back out. That one flower and one bird, I can cut another flower out if I need to. I can always, the rest of them, I can just make the cards and then come back in and maybe, darken the lines or add additional doodles, that kind of thing. I was thinking I'd just add a line here. That now looks like part of his tail. I like that. And then I can just add a sentiment up there. Add a little bit of a shadowy bit there, maybe. And we'll just make it into a card. Yolande had to go. That's fine. She's probably got to get ready for her own live in an hour. Oh boy, this is that really skinny stuff. I don't want to use that. I save that for the real tight areas that I have sometimes on things. Hopefully I'm not smudging the stuff I just did. And if I am, it's just paper. And I don't think I'm going to do Sharpie on the rest of them. I'm just going to put the cards together and then I'll think about it. I got to find a sentiment for it. Kathy had to go fill her hummingbird feeders. Yeah, I know they've been talking about, they've been back here for a while. I think they came back here in March. I haven't seen any because I don't have any hummingbird feeders because I refuse to use that red stuff because it's really bad for the hummingbirds. You should always mix up your own sugar water. And then it needs to be changed out about every day because it goes sour, especially in the heat. My hands are a bit swollen today for some reason. So I'm fighting pain in the thumb and trying to get things started is a pain in the neck. But we're getting there. I just wanted to do something, that wouldn't take a lot of time, but could make some cute cards. And as always, may contain cat hair because they do sleep up here. And you don't really have to put a lot on a card for it to, be a nice enough card to send to somebody. I mean, I'm just going to put RAM on here, my initials. And then we'll go like this. Make a quick little border. Like so. Before I put it on the card, I'm going to, simple syrup. Simple, you got it. Simple syrup. I like that sentiment. I like that sentiment. That one doesn't have sticky on it. I don't think that's a sticker. Yeah, that's a sticker too. I don't think I'll put the be nice or go away on anybody's card. Let's see if there's anything on there. Because we'll make a few cards here. Let's use this one on here. Well, this is the last part of the saying. And And so hopefully I can get the rest of it above it on the card. Be nice without going away. Yeah. Trying to leave that last little bit. All right, so sometimes you just see if I can get it started. I'm trying. I think I need to take a break from crochet because my left thumb is hurting. And that is usually aggravated by crocheting. There we go. Sometimes you just need to go off the grid and get your soul right. Yeah, right there. Right in there is where it's hurting. It used to get real bad in both hands, but of course I haven't been crocheting. This is driving me nuts. Let me get my pokey tool because that'll help me. Oh, now the sun's coming out. Maybe I'll go out when I get done here. Maybe I'll go out and the grass will be dry enough that I can mow a bit more. I just wanted to get it mowed and then get a bunch of stuff trimmed back and piled up at the street because the city still picks it up here. My sister has to haul all her own stuff off. Her city part of the area doesn't do yard debris pickup, which I think is really weird. All right. And I thought this kind of neutrally purple color would be okay with these birds. There we go. So there's a card. Here's its matching envelope. So there's card number 1. And so now we'll just take this one and we'll do kind of the same roundup. Try not to tear the bird's curly cue off his head or something. Let's put him right there. And then I've got, this is the one with the flower that has some missing. So what we'll do is we'll take the second flower and we'll just cover that up like so. And maybe put this one up top here, like so. And let's do more of a flower pop for this one. Put in some sketchy leaves. There we go. We'll put our border around the big pen. A little bit shadowy stuff here. All right, then we just need a quote. See, that one was a quick one. So let's do the Picasso quote. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Deb Farrell was talking about all these cards she made for her. I guess it's her church. They send out the cards to, the ones that are been sick or just need a little uplifting or a birthday and that kind of thing. Can't remember how many she said she made. I want to say she said 80. But then in my head, that doesn't sound right either. Yeah, I went to Michael's and was very disappointed. Very disappointed. The one where I used to work. It's all self-checkout now, which I don't really care for. And they are not carrying fabric. So I guess I'll be buying fabric online or at the little shop over there off of Bush River Road. And I tell you the name of it, but it's escaped my brain at this moment. House of Fabrics? No. Maybe? I don't know. It'll be good to support a local business anyway. We have a creative sewing center not too far from the house, not too far from the Joann's, but her fabric's very pricey, and it's more quilt fabric than it is, quilt or crafting, which would be fine for like making makeup bags and that kind of stuff. But to make garments, I'm going to have to probably order online, either from Mood Fabric or Fabric Mark Fabrics. Let's see, I like having the quotes that I've found. If you go to my Pinterest, I have very funny kind of off color board where you have the snarky kind of comments. And then I have a quotes page with the quotes that make you stop and go, that's so true. It really does. It's going to be so hard to, we don't have Hancock fabrics anymore. So come on, somebody out there, open us up an apparel fabrics business. I know Hobby Lobby has some fabric and some of the Walmarts have it. I think ours is taking fabric back out again because it doesn't look like it's going back in with their current refresh, which I don't like to shop at Walmart anyway, or Hobby Lobby. So I will go support the local lady. And she sells a lot of high-end like for wedding fabrics and theatrical fabrics. So, but for right now, I probably have 5 to 10 years worth of projects in fabric form in the back room in tubs. I need to just get real with myself. I don't need to buy anything. I need to focus on using what I have, really. So them going out of business might be the best thing that ever happened to our checking account. Because, I would go just to, I could walk around in there and just dream and imagine things. The quality of the fabric has really gone down over the years anyway. So, oh, for crying out loud. Why is it sometimes it peels really easy? And I do leave the tails. That way it doesn't put itself down permanently right away. Scott may have to wait on supper. If I go out there and finish mowing, I might still be mowing when he gets home. Uh-oh, I don't have a card for this one set here. Let me go. Did I put 2 cards there? No, let me go grab a card out. Can't believe I didn't grab a card out. Must have thought I had one, but didn't. Well, I like them both ways, going over it with the Sharpie and just using the Bic pen to add a few extras bits. I like both of them. Oh, it's warm in here today. It's warmed right up. It's probably in the 80s. I haven't looked at our little indoor-outdoor thermometer today, so I'm not real sure. I know it was warm enough to be out there doing stuff early on. I really don't have much on the very front of the house. I still have the 2 side yards that, are toward the front yard. The areas beyond our fence line. Make sure you got that the right way before you stick it down. Because once it's stuck, it's stuck. Oh, who's digging on my chair? Mr. Howard. All right, so there's another card, and here's an envelope. So we'll move this over. Yep, forcing us to use what we have. And anything new coming in is going to be way overpriced and way out of my pocketbook range. That's for dang sure. Oh, goodness gracious. May never come back from this. We'll see. Not holding my breath. You'll notice some of these have hearts in the flowers. Okay. Get my sketchy Bic pen out. Kathy says, are you guys okay? Everybody's so quiet. Saying hello. That one I should have turned it the other way, but we're going to pretend it's okay. And maybe put some little like grasses up. Yeah, that trip yesterday, I went to Michael's and then I went to Costco and it did me in. I came home and I fell asleep. I just can't believe how just leaving the house exhausts me anymore. I can go out in my own yard and piddle and be more invigorated than leaving the house these days. Here we go. All right, now we need let's do the today only happens once. Make it amazing. Hi, Heather. We miss you in chat, but I so get it wanting to step back. I really, 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 really do. I had so much fun making that shawl. I want to make another one, but I think I better let my thumb rest. All right. Let's see here. So I could put that right there, and then we could cut this apart. Howard, stop opening the kitchen cabinets. Oh, he's eating. He said, I am not opening the cabinets. I'm just grabbing a bite. Oh, 3 days in a row. I've kind of enjoyed just hiding out here at the house today. And I was having a good time out in the yard. I cleaned up like 3 years of bird shell hulls and uncovered our sidewalk again. I've just been letting them just build up. And I said, well, I'll clean that up and put it all in a bag. And get them to take that away. Oh, and I need to make a little shadow under the bird and the flower vase here. And then I got to thinking, I'd like to go to Lowe's and pick up like $50 worth of in the ground soil and bagged compost and create a not a flower bed, but a new vegetable bed in the back. You know, put cardboard down and just pile that stuff on top of it. Because I'd like to plant some lettuce. Because I can plant lettuce right now. So we want to put a little bit of shadow under the birdie. And then we'll put make this one a little wavy. Oh, and coming back from Costco, I took the back way, and they've changed the road pattern again. There for a while on Broad River Road, you'd be going straight, past SLED, past Department of Juvenile Justice and all. And then all of a sudden, right where I-20 and Broad River Road meet, they'd have you go to the left, back around, back, and then get back in your lane. So basically you would cross over and get on the other side, so you're in the wrong going lanes, and then back, because they had that side all bubbled out. It was a mess. As my uncles would say, a real cluster. Yeah. And now it's worse because nobody knows where to go. I told Scott, I said, next time you go with me to Costco, that's going to throw you, it's going to blow your mind. How are we doing on time? It's 2:11. So I haven't even been on an hour, and I got 3 cards just about done here. So you can make your own ephemera or little stickers or bits. You could even do this with stickers if you wanted to. In fact, we could add a butterfly to this if we wanted to. I have butterflies, but I'm thinking I really like just the birds and the flowers. And it's completely handmade by me, except for the card. The card base and envelope weren't handmade. They're out of a box my sister gave me. I ought to mail one of these to Rhonda because she's the one that gave me the cards. I could pop one into my sister. The one that lives closest to me, I'm going to send her a card. Yeah, sometimes I'm very much an introvert, and going out just exhausts me. And that's why I guess I don't have any close friends, because I get overstimulated and I need time to regroup and let my brain settle, get my hands in some dirt. Makes me happy. Listening to the birds. Having a neighbor cat walk by and wrap its tail around my leg. They weren't doing that this morning, though, because I had that evil lawnmower, But the one we call Ed Weirdo, the one that looks inbred, and her paw, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We can't get it to let us look. It thinks it needs to give us more attention. So anyway, we call him Ed Weirdo. And Greg calls it Slinky because it's like it doesn't have any bones. It's got some issues. That cat is just weird. And his eyes are crossed, and it's got like vampire fangs. And when you pet it, it starts drooling and its tongue hangs out all the way, like it's got its tongue sticking out. It's the weirdest cat. Scott said, well, I have an affinity to just poor old ugly little critters like that. I said, I know you do. They're drawn to you. It's like that time when he was working at Square D and that guy followed him to work, followed him on into the parking lot, and got out of his car and got in Scott's car, scared at the daylights out of us. And he came in with Scott and he said, man, we're up early. What are you doing? And Scott was like, I don't know you. Why are you in my car? And the guy said, you're up early. It's like, yeah, man, this is when I have to get to work. You need to get out of my car so I can go work. It was odd. He must have been on something. He just decided to follow Scott into work. Here we go. Oh, these are cute little cards. See, Ann needs to make her some cards now with her birds. Aren't they cute? I've got enough to make just 2 more cut out, ready to go. So we'll just do these last 2. This is the one I messed up the tail a little bit, and I'm thinking if I'm careful, I can just roll that paper back. Let's see. Let's get a little glue stick, see if I can fix this without messing it up. I would like to go out and finish at least the front yard. Is that out far enough that some glue is coming out? My parents, their landline is out, and their cell phones rarely work. They're down out in the country, a mile into the woods and on a river. So anytime we go up there, our cell phones won't work. But they said they gave us a phone number to use if we needed to. But yeah. They send an email every day to let us know they're all right. Be nice if it had some substance. So mom and dad, or if you're listening, something more than the daily horoscope and that would be nice. Like, what's going on with you guys, you know? Just saying. I'm not putting these down in any specific way. I'm just sticking them down as they go down. And these were the lollipop flowers that we did together the other day. Is Lala here? There's Lala. Lala, anytime you have a headache or, a call from your mom, don't you worry. I so get it. I really and truly do. And let's see here. We did this. You want to go out there? It's really going to be hot on that porch. I'll let you go out there. I know, you want the door propped for a little while. There you go. Go, Howard. He's looking at me like, don't you rush me, woman. These are made up flowers, so I can have any kind of leaf on them that I want. And the leaves might actually be all different too. Just do what you want to do. Uh-oh. The only part with that is I messed up the line there. It's all right. And then we'll do quick lines. And then maybe a little shadowing. Then we just need something to be on here. Hi, Safia. Oh, he zonked out on your lap. All right, we've used this saying, so we're not going to use that again. What's on here? Different doesn't mean wrong. I like the be brave. Can we come up with 3? Let's see. I really like the ones I've printed off from my list. What did I do? Oh, never mind. Right here in front of me. Snake, it would have bit me. Oh, I like this. Okay. This one says, don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. We're going to use that. I think Scott and I are both excited about our road trip plans for next month. My biggest concern is that my kitty cats are taken care of. And the dog. I don't know how the dog's going to manage. I don't know if we're going to stay off one night or 2. Scott's good for about 3 days. And then it's just best to be back home. So we'll see. I like a sweet friendship refreshes the soul. Oh, what did Lala say? Okay. Oh, you're fussy cutting. Okay, that's fine. I am going to cut this right here. And I left this easy get open on here. And Scott's sister was here for Easter. And she was telling me about all the stuff she's doing at the little house where we were staying. Oh, I should have cut this. I don't think that's going to fit. Yeah, we'll make it. It sounds like she's got a lot of things going on. She's moved this stove, or is going to move this stove and the refrigerator, and she took out one of the cabinets, and she's going to have more cabinets built. Lots of plans. Pull this out of here. Oh, I should have chopped that off first. That's okay. Oh no, okay. I wonder if I can get that back up and straighten it out a little bit. Oh no. Oh, I did it. I did it. Now you can go around the wording too if you wanted to, go around it and highlight it. Callie's getting drunk in the sunshine over here. She's such a pretty girl. This has a, I'm sorry. Did I roll my eyes out loud? All right. So I do have a set of my Lollipop flowers printed off on sticker paper, and they're already cut out. So I'm going to do a giveaway, and we only have 14 people in here. So let's do 0 to 50. And let's see. Can I get this over here? Pick a number between 0 and 50. And I will pull a winner, and you'll get to pick one of these cards, and you'll get that set of the little Lollipop flowers. And a couple of the birds. I think I have a couple birds, but they're on just regular paper, and I'll just pop that in the envelope. There's 3 of them right here where I was cutting them out. I'll just include that in the envelope. And they'll probably be loose in the card. So when you open the card, don't lose any Lollipop flowers. Ouch. All right. I did say 0, didn't I? So I'll have to put 0 to 50, and then it'll say, you have to have whole numbers. All right, so 1, 2. So there's 6 more people. There was 14 people, but now there's 13. There's 6 more people watching. Is that everybody that wants to put in? I've got one more card to make, but I figured I'd do the giveaway right now. And I want to to pull the number here after I get this card finished. So you'll get to choose, whoever wins, they'll get to choose which card they'd like to have. And hope I didn't make, I might have put, yep, last call. Almost done here. Once I get this down, then I'm going to pick up my phone and we'll pick a number. We got our state taxes back, and I paid off some credit cards. We are trying to get rid of all debt that we can so that Scott can retire and we won't have to worry about paying bills. I keep thinking about the saying my grandmother had about the easiest money you'll ever make is that which you do not spend. So there's that. All right, so I'm going to pull a winner, and then we'll make the last card that I have birds and flowers out. I had enough to make 2 more cards in that, but I only have 1 bird and 3 flowers left. So let me get my phone. Sorry for the snuffleupagus going on here. And we're going to do, we'll see if it'll let me do 0 to 50. Generate 29. Is that Ann? Ann's the closest without going over. So Ann, I'm going to make another card using this. So which card do you want? One, 2, 3, 4, or the 5th one? So if you start up here, this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. 4? This one. And the flies are coming in. Howard, I'm going to have to close the door. I'm going to put these in here for right now. So I know that that needs to go to Ann. And then we'll finish these up. Howard, honey, the flies are coming in. You boys can stay out there. It's okay that the door is closed. Don't freak out. He looked back at me like, oh, you're closing the door? We'll be trapped. Okay, we're going to do this dorky bluebird. I don't know why I made this one look so weird, but he's unique. He's not weird. So what if we do this card this way?